Welcome back. I'm Livia Nelson.
And I'm Blaise Withrow.
And this is UCTV.
The end of the semester is approaching, and that means semester tests are right around the corner. What Union City students think about midterms and student study habits coming up.
The elementary's annual Christmas program is also coming up, and we'll let you know when and where it will take place.
Also, it is that time of the year seniors all over the country who are getting diagnosed with senioritis, contagious disease usually affecting high school seniors, has made it into the Union City halls.
All this and more on this week's UCTV. It's finals week, students, and Allison Corley has an exclusive look into how our students are handling the pressure.
Hi guys, I'm back with sophomore Riley Loudermilk and senior Caitlin Maddox. Well, we all know the dreadful week is coming up and it's finals and semester tests. Well, Riley is still in high school and doesn't take finals yet, but she takes semester tests. Do you study for them?
I do not, but I think I do better whenever I don't study.
Do you recommend not studying to other kids?
I think you guys should study. It's not a good recommendation.
Alright. And Caitlin, I know you are in college. How do you prepare for them?
I stress out the whole entire week and try to study. It doesn't work out very well.
Okay, and how do you recommend other people prepare for college finals?
Don't stress out and probably study the night before instead of the whole week.
Alright guys, thank you, and I'm Allison Corley, UCTV News.
Thank you, Allison.
Semester tests are coming up, so you better hit the books.
Also, guys, you got to make sure you keep your grades up so you guys can be eligible.
There's been a wide spread of some illness spreading through the senior class. Let's send it to Jackson Burdecki with the exclusive.
This semester is coming to a close, and always senioritis is kicking in. Senioritis is a supposed affliction of students in their final year of high school. It's displayed by a decline in motivation or performance. And if you don't show up, you might end up failing, and I'm pretty sure none of the teachers want to see us here next year. But if you're one of those kids that don't turn your work in and skip class, keep it up so you can be a 2019 graduate. Jackson Burdecki, UCTV News.
Thank you, Jackson.
FAFSAs are due soon, so make sure that gets turned in.
We have a Dungeons and Dragons meeting, guys, Tuesday, so listen to Michael Bowles and make sure there's no dragons in the sky.
Hello, I'm Michael Bowles back with the weather for here in Union City. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving and we had some really nice weather over this past break. This week though, it looks like winter might finally be setting in here in our small town. The highs will start in the beginning of the week with being in the 60s and the highs will go down and drop into the 40s. The lows this week are going to be in the 20s and 30s. Kids, make sure you stay warm when waiting for the bus. Also, with the cold weather approaching, make sure you keep from staying under the weather and getting other kids sick. Thank you. I'm Michael Bowles, UCTV Weather.
Thank you, Michael.
Union City's Christmas program has always been special, so we hope you can watch this year's Christmas play on December 14th.
Let's send it to Alicia Johns with a little interview.
Hey guys, so this week we're going to take it serious and talk about the end of semester. So as many of you know, the end of semester is coming up and you have to have all your work done. I'm here with Mr. Carroll to tell you guys what you need to do. So what do they need to do?
We're talking about personalized learning, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think there's a myth out there that we promote this program as being self-paced, but self-paced doesn't mean no pace. Okay? So, can a student not finish first semester and move on? Well, absolutely. But at some point, you need to finish your work. So, you could be a little bit behind first semester, and then you could still complete your second semester work. And remember, kind of the rule of thumb is you're supposed to get 3 assignments done a day. And also, remember, you have the ability to work on this at home. So I don't really see an excuse not to have your work done. Now, we did do summer school last summer. I don't know if we'll do that again this summer or not, so I wouldn't bank on that, that we're certainly going to have that program again or not. So if you complete your 3 assignments a day and you are self-motivated and we're trying to teach you to be self-responsible, then you should be able to get your work done.
So do you have any specific words for those slackers?
I think it's all about maturity, personally. It's growing up, realizing that we're not going to spoon feed you here. You have to have your path set in front of you. You got to set your goals, and you got to go out and do it. And that's what life's all about. So that's why I believe in this program so much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Carroll. I'm Alicia Johns, UCTV News.
Thank you, Alicia.
The Tiger basketball teams have been in action over the past week, and that means we are back with Tiger Sports.
As Thanksgiving break ended, both junior high and high school basketball teams got back to action. The junior high boys took on Southwest Covenant last Monday, but the Tigers could not keep up with the Patriots as they lost 44-12. As for the high school boys, they got their first loss of the season handed to them from the Omega Raiders before the break, and looked to turn things around when they played the Geary Bisons last Tuesday. The high school boys were in the hunt of a bounce-back victory after losing 2 weeks ago to Omega, and the Tigers found just what they were looking for against Geary. The Tigers started off on a high note on both sides of the court as they controlled the offensive tempo, scoring 23 points in the first quarter and only giving up 9 defensively. The boys in blue cruised through the second quarter with great defense, which put them in control as they held Geary to only 21 points and expanded their lead to 21 going into the half. The Tigers were just as aggressive in the second half as they were in the first, putting up 31 more points and blowing out the Bisons 73-43. A big week coming up for basketball, as the elementary teams will be playing their last game of the season with the home game on Tuesday against Banner. The junior high teams will have a home game against Binger-Oney on Monday, and the 7th and 8th grade teams will host Banner on Tuesday. As for the high school, they will be participating in the Minko Bulldog Classic starting on Thursday. I'm Jack Walkabout with Tiger Sports.
The Union City Lady Tigers faced the Geary Bison on Tuesday. It was the second home game of the Tigers season, and they had hopes of earning their third win of the year. It was Geary's first game of the year, and the Lady Tigers pounced on the opportunity to take home a victory. Led by junior Hunter Johnson, the Lady Tigers had no trouble scoring. However, Johnson found herself in foul trouble early, and other players found themselves stepping up and knocking down shots. With a 19-point lead going into the half, the Tigers knew they had to finish the job. Ultimately, the Tigers came out on top with a final score of 41-19. The Lady Tigers win and improve their record to 3-2 going into last Friday night's matchup against the Minko Bulldogs. The Lady Tigers will be back in action in the Minko tournament on Thursday. The 7th and 8th grade Lady Tigers defeated the Southwest Covenant Patriots in a home game last Monday with a final score of 31-18. The junior high team will battle Binger on Monday. I'm Olivia Nelson, and that's sports. Back to you.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching. I'm Olivia Nelson.
And I'm Blades Withrow.
And this is UCTV.
What? Isn't that football?
No, it's soccer.
Why aren't they kicking it? Wait, why was that a 3-pointer?
Because it was behind the line.
Where's the 4-point line?
I think it's back. What are you guys doing?
Why aren't you guys cheering?
What?
Nose goes.
Liv, we're not doing floor cheers yet.
Welcome back to Chips Chat. This week we're doing a segment called Finish the Lyrics Christmas Edition. So enjoy these contestants singing crazy Christmas carols.
Hey guys, I'm Allison Corley, and we're about to see how this goes.
The snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a
With a big tall hat and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of gold.
I'm Caitlin Maddox, and I'm about to win this. Mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild.
I'm I'm Olivia Nelson, and I don't listen to Christmas music, so wish me luck.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
Hey ho, the mistletoe. Was I close?
Olivia, you butchered that one.
Thanks.
Join us next week for Finish the Lyrics Christmas Edition ×2.
×2.
Peace out, my dudes.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to art class. This week I'm going to be showing you how to use space and perspective in your drawings. I am doing 3 different perspectives, one from above, one looking straight on, and one from the side. And then in the bottom right hand corner, I'm using an actual image and showing you where the focal points should go on it. Now, using perspective can make a drawing look way more realistic, and if you're drawing out focal points and horizon lines, it can make it a lot easier to draw. Now, when using space and perspective, they can be extremely hard to draw at first, and my honest only advice I can give to you is use a reference image. Use an image from Google, Google a street view, Google a cityscape, or a countryside, and use it as a reference. I mean, a lot of people think using reference is cheating, but it's not, honestly. Use a reference. Another great idea to get some more inspiration for drawing is Room Sketcher. It allows you to create a bedroom or a kitchen or a living room, and it's free, and you can go in there and you can create a room and you can use it as a reference image if you're having trouble with backgrounds and where furniture should go, and it's amazing and I love it. Now, doing an actual sketch with perspective, you have 3 different things you want to focus on. In my red pen, I'm using that as a horizon line, as in where the ground and sky and sides meet. And with the blue pen, I'm focusing on the focal point, as in what's the main point of the artwork, where you should be looking and where you should be focusing on. And then later on I'm using a green pen as just background and filler images. The first person to tell me where the music I used is from will get a prize. Thank you and good night.